Hey guys, this is Lauryn Evarts of The Skinny Confidential, and today I have Amy from AMYTV.
Hello.
She has a huge YouTube channel, like huge.
Stop, thank you.
I'll leave the link below. It's really, really badass. And so I'm so excited to be able to pick her brain and give you guys 3 tips. This is for people that already have a YouTube channel of how to run your channel efficiently and just make it like the best channel ever.
60 minutes, my flight was delayed, kid. Spend it all thinking about you.
So give us those 3 things we can do.
Okay, well, let's start with one really big one that I yelled at you for already, which is that you should be thinking about when you're posting your videos.
Yes, Taylor.
And yes, it doesn't matter whose fault it was.
Taylor.
Okay?
No, it's my fault.
Just think about who is your audience. When we talk about when you should post, it's going deep on who you're talking to. So I know who I'm talking. Every time I look at the lens of a camera, I'm looking at Charlotte. Like, I know who I'm talking to the whole time. I know her well. Like, and that's the deal. Because of that, I know she's busy Friday at 9 o'clock, not going out, just chilling at home. But she's not watching YouTube. She's probably binge watching Netflix. So I'm not going to post a video on YouTube at that time. It's not ideal.
Taylor, you're not catering to Charlotte.
If you are trying to get her attention, don't make it difficult for her to stumble upon the video. These days with YouTube, we're looking at the algorithm, we're looking at the homepage. A lot of this content is just sort of popping up randomly, whether we've subscribed to a channel or not, which is awesome for anyone who's trying to grow and is like, my subscribers aren't doing enough for me. A lot of channels, only like 50% of their views are logged in accounts. This could all be happening from unlogged in homepage traffic if you're doing the right things. So think about what time and what day you're posting based on who you're talking to, what their life is like, and you're much more likely to get that out of the gate traction you need. The first hour, the first 24 hours of a video are pretty indicative of how well that video is going to do long term.
Okay, so I have detailed questions.
Okay.
The first question, and this is just number 1, so we're just going to dissect this a little bit. What is the best day and time to post, in your opinion?
I mean, if you look at a lot of channels, Wednesdays are great, and Eastern time, afternoon. I always shoot for 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Because I know I'm gonna get 1 p.m. on the Pacific side, and I still get UK before they go to bed.
Okay.
I think the UK is kind of accustomed to the fact that they're gonna be chill after work, almost ready for bed by the time we're pumping out any content over here. Because if we're shooting for Eastern time, when people are coming down from lunch, kind of getting bored at work, and they might be checking YouTube, or they might be checking blogs or Twitter or something.
So once a week is enough to post for someone that's a creator on YouTube or wants to get into YouTube?
Once a week is industry standard on YouTube.
Got it.
YouTube themselves, at YouTube Next Up Camp I attended in 2016, sat me down and were like, girl, why are you posting 3 days a week? And I was like, are you kidding me?
The overachiever in
That's the promise I made. But they said, listen, industry standard is once a week. If you master it and you grow, then think about a second episode. But also, maybe it might not be a second episode. It might be a second channel. Depends on what the purpose of the video is. Liza Koshy, Jenna Marbles, like all of these people's main channels, they're posting once a week.
Okay.
Now, we're probably seeing more often twice a week, 3 times a week, but that's kind of coming with like partnerships, brand deals, and the need for sort of like more content to be able to kind of get the money flowing in some places.
And length?
Length is good question. So this is my opinion about it. I made a mark in this industry by delivering quickly. Everyone knows me for jump cutting, which means you never hear me breathe in a video. This is very different. I like literally cut out. I take out every break in my video because I'm just trying to get the point across quickly. So people could learn from me very fast. When no one knew who I was, that was really important. You have to trust me. I'll tell you why. So I'm going to tell you as quickly as I can.
Love it.
In an interesting and an entertaining way. That's what jump cutting really does. It adds
your boyfriend or your
value.
husband must love you. It's a quickie every second.
Yeah, yes, he actually thinks I talk too much, so like we're kind of making that point also. But yeah, so my personal opinion is that although yes, long form content works, people are confused that even though YouTube wants watch time, posting every day and posting longer doesn't equate to more watch time if the video sucks.
Got it.
So if you can do the job and really make your mark with an audience that doesn't know who you are yet, they're not committed to you yet, but they're getting to know you in a quicker video, I recommend less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is long.
Okay, so did you guys hear that? If you're creating content, you only have to do it once a week. Appeal to Charlotte. Maybe you have another name for Charlotte.
You should probably have your own avatar.
Have your own avatar. I know I have mine. I feel like mine is the same as yours, where Wednesday is a good day. It only has to be 5 minutes. What's another tip? A little tipsy Thursday is what I call it.
I like Tipsy Thursday. I'm a fan of the newsletter. Love it. So here's the thing. If you're going to kick off a video and you're going to deliver quickly, you deliver quickly. And what I call it is loyalty treatment. When you start a video, you treat every viewer as if they've been watching you for years. Pretend like we've been going to coffee once a week for a long time.
I prefer happy hour.
Okay, that too. I prefer that also. If we go to happy hour, are you going to come into happy hour and say, hey, I'm Lauryn Evarts Bosstick, the Skinny Confidential. You should go to theskinnyconfidential.com. Do you introduce yourself for 10 minutes at the beginning of a video? Because it's making it way
It's
too
not
long.
10 minutes, but I certainly do introduce myself. So
It's okay to introduce yourself, but if you end up going into a full-on bio and we're 30 seconds, a minute and a half into the video and you haven't even started what the title said, we got problems.
Okay, so let's say I'm doing a video on facial massage. You're me. Go.
Okay. Thanks for being here. It's time to talk about facial massage. Look at me. I recovered from jaw surgery. Let's get into it. Hey, I'm Lauryn Evarts Bosstick, the Skinny Confidential. And so what we're going to do today is talk about this amazing thing. It's an ice roller. Maybe it's a jade roller. It could be anything.
Okay, but my voice is a little bit higher and more annoying.
I'm trying so hard.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard. But you have to tease the video and say, listen, I'm going to get to the point. It doesn't mean you have removed the right to introduce yourself and to let them know, like, there's more you need to know, but you have to earn the right for that call to action. So what I tend to do is a mini CTA and then a main CTA.
What does that mean? What's CTA?
Essentially, call to action.
Okay.
And so I tease the video, hey, we're going to talk about facial massage. You guys have been all asking me about this. I'll do a little bit of an intro, and then I'll say, if you enjoy things like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So that's your mini CTA. You say it very quickly, and then you get into the content. You have 8 seconds on average for somebody on YouTube. Not anywhere else. It's so much less generous everywhere else. Because YouTube, you press play on a video, you get audio and video. So with that entire experience, you have 8 seconds for a viewer to say, am I staying or am I leaving? So when you waste
can do a lot in 8
time...
seconds, right, Taylor?
Yeah. Yes, I believe you can, and you should too. In the first 8 seconds of the video, you don't want someone saying, oh my God, get to your point. Like,
okay.
So you just want to give the vibe that, hey, we're going to get into it. I think you do a really nice job of this on your YouTube channel.
We can refine, though. We always can get better.
Yeah, no, you're very good. You're so efficient. That's your word.
I love
that. It's totally your word. But you're very efficient, and you do deliver that in a lot of ways.
I want to name my firstborn Efficient, so that's good that you said that.
It's good. It's
Efficient
good. Somebody
Bosstick.
write that down.
Yeah.
Efficient Bosstick.
What is tip number 3?
Tip number 3 is I think you need to be really specific about what your call to action is. The tendency is, okay, we got to the end of the video, and the call to action ends up being this sort of happy accident. Like, glad you were here. Subscribe. Also, maybe follow my newsletter and Twitter, Instagram. Definitely Instagram. Oh my God, the stories are behind the scenes. When we do too much, what happens?
People get
They
confused.
do nothing.
Customer confusion.
They do too much. So what did you talk about? If the ice roller is what you talked about, or facial massage is what you talked about, that final thing could be, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We talk a lot about facial massage because I know a lot about it. And you also might like this specific PDF download thing.
Genius.
About facial massage. You'll get on my email list when you get it. Go download it. The link is in the description. You have to say what you want people to do. If you just put stuff in the description, they may not do it. If you want your conversion rate higher, say it. Don't just display it.
You know what I love more, though? A girl that shares her tips and tricks. You know that.
That's why I'm here.
I feel like those 3 tips are so great, you guys. Should I say I'll recap? Like, what's my call to action here? I feel like you should say my call to action.
I think the call to action is you should subscribe to this channel because she's going to start posting at a regular time, on a regular day.
Yes.
On a regular basis. And also you should subscribe to my channel because I already do that.
Yeah, pimp yourself out. Pimp yourself out now.
YouTube.com/AMYTV. I help people go after the life that they want. So whether it means managing your time better, calendar blocking, waking up at 5 a.m. We talk about
5 a.m.?
Yeah. Girl, we got stuff to do.
Okay. All right. You guys definitely go subscribe to AMYTV and follow her on Instagram. I know I'm not supposed to ask for 2 things, but what's the other thing? What's your handle?
Schmatastic.
Ooh, spell that.
SCHMITTASTIC.
Love it. Thank you so much for coming on and
For
sharing.
having me. What a surprise.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, it's hard and I know you've been waiting. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about